here at K-9 Culture. Laura
and Wyatt.
We're going to go over our retail. We have very small retail, but we have very cool stuff at our retail.
Yeah.
So let's go over leashes.
One of the most basic things, leashes. There's obviously a million options for leashes. You're going to do working, training. Obviously, a 4-foot leash is what you want to start with. And then you upgrade as the dog gets better.
Yes.
If you have a tiny little puppy and you know it's going to get big, or escape artist dog, the best kind of leashes are these ones.
Oh, yeah, the slip leads.
And the reason why they're really good for escape artists and dogs that are going to get much bigger. Like if you have a Cane Corso or a Mastiff puppy, and when they're little and their neck's this big, great. But once their neck gets this big, it can grow with them.
Yes.
Thing with these ones, though, slip lead leashes, they make collar versions, but the leash version is you have to lock it for how big. You get about through, like, say that's their neck, you can fit 3 fingers under it, so it's not too tight.
Yeah.
Especially with the bully breeds, they tend to rub their fur off really easy. These are really safe, but they're really good because usually when dogs get free out of things, they back away from you.
Yes.
And that's when they come out of harnesses, flat collars.
Sometimes,
These are great because it doesn't matter where they go, it's just going to pull.
And what's you need to remember about it, though, you don't want it so tight that it doesn't loosen. You want to be able to loosen so when the dog is doing correctly and he's not pulling, he's not getting a correction by it being tight.
Yep. It's part of the reward.
That is the reward. But slip leads are really cool. That's why a lot of trainers use them. Good. So that's a good one.
The major downside to these kind of slip leads or cloth leashes or leather leashes, even though some of them look really cool, and this is nice, it's real thick, is if they get dragged through diarrhea, or pee, or mud, they tend to absorb everything.
Yes.
Pain in the butt to clean them. Some of them never get unstinky. That's why I personally prefer Biothane.
Biothane is very nice.
Very nice. There's different textures from super grippy to not grippy to different grip patterns.
Sometimes you have to worry about the Biothane with the slip lead is sometimes they're not smooth enough to loosen up fast enough.
That's why we only have cloth slip leads.
Yeah, and round. Biothane. Yeah. Because you want it to loosen as fast as the dog is doing the correct and not take a minute.
I can show you right here. So it pulls, and then it goes back to being it pulls, then loose immediately. It's a very smooth, soft material.
Yes.
I really like it personally.
Yeah.
But you just got to accept the fact with a cloth leash that it can absorb some icky stuff. There's a bunch of different options too. Like if you want ones that actually lock
in,
so they physically can't get free.
Those are kind of cool.
They're kind of cool.
And that one's pretty.
And it's pretty.
And we do have matching collars too, I think. Somewhere.
We do. There's
Oh yeah, right there. No, that's a little. That's a little leash. That's a little leash. But those are called traffic leashes, and that's what you'd have in your dog if you're going downtown. Your dog knows heel, and you just want them close to you, and they don't wander off. We have long lines.
Another kind of leash. These are traffic leash tab leashes.
Yes,
what Laura's talking about. They also make leashes that go into seatbelt buckles.
Yes, we have those somewhere.
You want to put a harness on your dog and secure them in the car. It's awesome, but they have long lines.
We have long lines. We have different flavors of long lines.
10-footers, 20-footers,
50-footers.
50-footers.
Those get big. And then let's talk about some of the collars we have.
Collars. Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of different kind of collars.
A whole bunch of collars. So
we have some
this
flat
would be
collar.
Like your traditional flat collar.
Oh.
But even then,
we had a cool one
it's
like
cool, but it also locks. That's what these are. So that's unlocked.
And you can lock it on.
Up, down, and it will not come off. Downside to flat collars like this is dogs can get out of them, and when they pull, it just hits them in the jugular.
Yes.
These ones, when they pull, it tightens all the way around at the same time. Once your dog knows how to walk on a leash, I mean, we have our dogs on these.
Yes.
Because we're not worried about them ever
pulling or
really
doing,
pulling. What you typically want to start with would be a slip lead.
Or a martingale. Which that is.
Which this is a martingale. And you can find cloth versions if you don't like the chain. That's totally fine.
Probably have some somewhere.
We do. So a lot. But how these work, the same as this, is when it's loose, it's loose, and when it tightens, and then it goes back to being loose, tighten. That's the whole premise of it. It's even got a buckle. Some dogs got big old heads and little necks.
Yeah.
So just slipping it over, you got to tighten and loosen it every time.
So those ones are nice. Let's talk about what's else. Well, we have a bunch of flat collars.
So, this would be like if we're little dogs. This little chain. That's collars. Collars are really simple, dimple, easy.
Yeah. Let's talk about our tug toys.
So
Here's some.
These are some we have. So these ones would be more for your less destructive dogs.
They're bungee.
They can get more fancy and colorful, and they got a bungee in them that's pretty stiff. You just got to make sure you're not going to get a toy your dog's going to rip apart in 2 seconds.
Yeah. And a lot of tug toys are not chew toys. They're to be playing with you, interactive with the owner,
The
not
vast
sit.
majority.
Yes, so
especially rope
yeah.
toys.
Yes, they're. Oh yeah, they're good for the flossing, but they're not good for the eating.
No,
so
they can get in their intestines. It's very bad.
Yeah.
Swallowed.
We have some games.
And a lot of toys like that, like this, or this,
Yep.
if they start biting chunks of it out, throw it away.
Yeah.
Immediately. Any kind of defect, any kind of flaw they're ripping out, throw it away.
Let's talk about our alcohol.
The alcohol.
We have bunch alcohol. These are toys,
They're super cute.
but
super
they're not.
cool.
They're probably not for tough chewers.
No, not at
But
all.
for little guys, they're cute. They're just cute.
Or if you have like a lab that just
A
doesn't
soft dog, yeah.
destroy stuff.
Yeah, there's
super nice.
Yeah.
I wish my dogs had a softer chew. So
Yes.
they have them.
Julie, the head trainer, has a golden. Does not rip off anything.
Nope.
And then let's go over here to our toys.
The toys. So there's a couple different kinds of toys. So like something like this that's got a hole in it. Everyone's like, why? What does this do?
Mm-hmm.
You put treats in there.
Mm-hmm.
So as they're playing with it and it's rolling around, the treats fall out.
Yes.
Or you can put peanut butter in there. Probably wouldn't recommend it with peanut butter. Because some dogs, if they can't get all the peanut butter out, they get frustrated.
Yes.
And they won't like it anymore.
Yeah.
The problem with really big Kongs.
Yes, and they're hard to clean, and they get moldy.
Oh my lord, they're hard to clean. These are my personal favorite.
Yes.
Of that style. Because my Husky Pit Pickles, he's destroyed one, but took about 4 months of it just being on the ground. Which is not recommended to use it as a chew toy.
No, it's for dispensing treats.
Yep,
make it use a brain. Use a brain power.
Nice.
Yeah, those are brain powers.
Yeah. These Chuck It balls
are
are
cool. Amazing.
some of the best balls. If you do have a heavy chewer, I do like lacrosse balls.
Yeah.
Ones over here that we have.
For balls, you should not, and I know Chuck It makes it too, should not use balls that have the felt like a tennis ball that destroys enamel on your teeth.
It's literally sandpaper.
Yeah, on your teeth.
It's
on
like
your
them
dog's
chewing
teeth.
on a Scotch-Brite pad.
So
it will grind their teeth away.
So
like George, we didn't know that, and you can see a bunch of his teeth are flat.
Yeah.
From it. These are the other.
These are amazing.
I do lacrosse balls and these, and I have some heavy chewing
They're
dogs.
called Wonder Balls.
These things are awesome. They look not
weird,
the best,
but they
look
are
like
the
they'll
best.
disintegrate. But these things are amazing. They're bouncy. They're weird shapes. They're cheap.
Yeah.
Like $7-8.
And then we have some tugs. We have some cute tugs. Yeah. We have a lot of cool stuff here.
These things are really cool.
Oh, those dogs love those. We have those in our scent den.
It's a combination, and you can put treats in there.
Mm-hmm.
So this little tab is, and if you have bigger treats, you can cut the tab out.
Yeah.
But the cool part about this one is got like this pineapple texture.
You can put stuff on.
Smear peanut butter or pumpkin or whatever, and then freeze it, and it bends with them. Super cool. If you want, like...
We have this stuff that we put in it.
Yeah.
So we have stuff that we actually can put in it over here. So what else are we going to say, Wyatt?
These are one of my favorite tugs on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
They make bigger ones.
We do have bigger ones somewhere.
We just don't have them right now because they sell out very quickly.
Yeah.
Cool part about these, because usually when you're playing tug with a dog, when they bite you is when they re-grip on like a rope, and they go closer to your hand like that, and they bite the crap out of you. That's what that scar is from. Shepherd puppy. These are really good because if the dog re-grips here, just slide your hand around.
Yes.
You can always keep a gap between you and your dog. And the bigger ones, when they bite it like that, they can't punch you with their front teeth.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can't play with little ones with my dog. So he'll just hit me with his front teeth first. But these are phenomenal. But again, they're one of those toys with tugs are great, but if they sit down and chew on it, they're going to wreck it.
That's most of the toys. Dogs should not just be able to chew. Yeah. Unless you have an actual chew toy, and they make those.
Which are like these.
Yep.
Antlers. They're my favorite, personally. I like Nylabones, but Antlers, Pickles likes the most. Abby doesn't care.
Yeah.
But these are awesome. I personally prefer ones that aren't cut up like this.
Yes.
But if you don't have as hardcore of a chewer as my dog, this would be just fine.
Yeah. Because dogs get they're not just chewing, they're trying to rip apart. So that's why those are good. Nylabones, if you get a Nylabone, what I do is get a hammer and start it for them. So, yes, because then get more stuff out.
Well, it's really good, too. Every dog should have some kind of chew toy. It's how they clean their teeth off naturally. I drastically noticed my older dog, Abby, we didn't have a Nylabone for a long time. Pickles for some reason, he'll bite these little chunks of nylon and he'll puke it up.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason. He'd do this with this, and he won't puke it up, but we didn't have a chew toy in the house, and her breath got really bad.
So now she
has
one.
reintroduced these, and she starts actually having a lot cleaner teeth, a lot cleaner breath, a lot less icky.
What else we got over here?
We got
cute stuff. We got cutie stuff. We'll go fast over the cute stuff, but then we have
these are beef flung. We use these with the majority of dogs we train.
Yeah.
If we're not using their actual dog food. These are awesome. You can read the ingredients. It's literally just crude protein, crude fat, crude fiber.
It's very good.
Crude mean it's beef lung. It's dehydrated beef lung. That's all it is.
Yep.
They dehydrate it and chop it up.
Yep.
No preservatives. We also have knuckles, bones.
We have stuff up here by Miss Stacy. Come up here. Some dogs love this stuff.
Some humans love this stuff too.
So the dogs, it's just all dog stuff. Dogs love it. It's high value.
And it's all human edible. That's how good it is for them. Humans can eat this stuff. And it's awesome.
Okay, you want to go look at the cutie stuff?
Sure.
So we have some cutie stuff. And also we want to mention, if you watch this and live in the DFW area and mention that you saw this on YouTube, you will get 20% off your whole purchase. So here's the whole purchase.
So these are not as cutesy. These kind of are.
Those are fun
really
feeders.
Cool because they're slow feeders.
Yes.
If you have a puppy, or like I have a street dog that just inhales food, this slows him down because you got to hunt him back.
And I have a lab who is the same way. Yeah.
Yes.
Then we just have some cute things over here. Christmas time.
Yeah, some cute bowls.
And turkeys. No, the turkeys are not for sale.
Or if you want some toy bags, stuff like that.
Yep.
Super cute.
Super cute. And shirts. We have some cool shirts too.
We have a very cool shirts.
And we have shirts for peoples and for doggies. So those are doggy shirts just for the little guys. We have no shirts for big guys, but we do have the bandanas for the bigger dogs. They're super cute with sayings on them. We have sayings on them. There's our model dog. These are very cute. And then we have cute shirts.
Shirts are hilarious.
Yes, they have dogs or people.
It was me. I left the dogs out.
Easily distracted by dogs. Doing dog dad stuff. Badass puppa mother. And then we have these little things. These are little puppy bags. They're kind of inexpensive, kind of nice though, full of puppy toys.
The whole box.
The whole box full of, yeah. So that is kind of our store. We have mugs. We have lots of cool little stuff. We have stuff to clean. Dogs, calming stuff. Yes, we always are trying wee away. So that is our retail. So if you want to stop by, that would be amazing. Our address is probably in the description. I would hope so. So we will see you later. Please like and subscribe.
And go have fun with your dog.